Real Madrid are having a really good season. At the moment, they're top of La Liga and their rivals, Barcelona, are in chaos. Now, this wasn't the case 10 years ago. Back then, Real Madrid were always playing second fiddle to Barcelona as Pep Guardiola's side was just dominating football, winning pretty much every trophy possible. Zidane is the current Real Madrid coach and he's done a tremendous job of winning them so many Champions League titles, and it also looks like they might have a proper good chance of winning La Liga this season, a competition they've only won twice in the last decade. Back in 2010, Madrid did have a few quality players, of course. Cristiano Ronaldo had just recently made a record-breaking transfer to Real Madrid. They had a prime Mesut Ozil as well. They had Kaká in their side. It was a good team. So I thought it'd be really fun to compare the current 2020 Real Madrid side up against the 2010 Real Madrid team to see which team comes out on top. Now, I'm sure you guys know how these experiments work. We're going to be putting these two teams in a computer versus computer match to find out which Real Madrid side is going to come out on top. This experiment should be a pretty interesting one because I feel like at least on paper, both teams are definitely evenly matched. So if you guys are excited for today's FIFA 20 experiment video, make sure to drop a like on this one. If you guys are new around here, do subscribe for more FIFA 20 content, and let's get this video underway. So let's first take a look at the 2010 Real Madrid side. Now, this was Ronaldo's second season here at Real Madrid, and also it was Jose Mourinho's first season in charge of the Madrid squad. They played somewhat of a 4-3-3 attacking formation with, of course, Mesut Ozil playing in that advanced playmaking role. Now, of course, a few players that I've included in this team like Xabi Alonso and Ricardo Carvalho aren't actually on FIFA 20, so I've had to create them. I've tried to make them look as realistic as possible, and I've tried to give them as realistic stats as well as possible. Cristiano Ronaldo up top. He was in his prime back then, a very good dribbler as well, a great creator. He used to score a ton of goals, literally an unbelievable player for Real Madrid. On the right, they had Angel Di Maria, who was also very good for them. Gonzalo Higuain. Now, fun fact, Higuain actually outscored Cristiano Ronaldo in his first season at Real Madrid, which is actually a pretty crazy stat. So he's up top. He was their main striker in 2010. Mesut Ozil playing in that advanced playmaking role at his prime. Ozil was just unbelievable. And also, another fun fact, Ronaldo was actually unhappy when Madrid decided to eventually sell Mesut Ozil. So just goes to show how much Ozil was valued at Real Madrid. Xabi Alonso in that midfield as well. Khedira, that's a quality midfield. Now, moving on to the defense, we've got Marcelo. He was still their main man in that left-back role. In defense, you've got Ricardo Carvalho and Pepe, the two Portuguese men. And of course, in that right-back role, Sergio Ramos, who played in that position for pretty much the entire year. Now, of course, he's a centre-back. In goal, you've got Iker Casillas, the legend himself, captaining the side. This team certainly has its flaws, especially maybe defensively and in midfield, but it's still a quality 11. But of course, back in 2010, Barcelona was in the peak of their powers and Real Madrid ended up just finishing second in the league. They couldn't really win any trophy. On the bench, we've got Benzema, Kaká. Talking about Kaká, he was pretty much injured for the entire year that time, so he barely got any game time, and that's why I've gone for Ozil ahead of him, but he was still a part of that squad and played a fair few games. Arbeloa as well, Canales, Granero, Pedro Leon, Raul Albiol completes that bench. So this is the 2010 Real Madrid side. Casillas is going to be the captain of this team, with Ronaldo and Ozil sharing free kicks as well as sharing the corner and penalty taking duties. And now we take a look at the 2020 Real Madrid side. Now, this season, Real Madrid actually have a good chance of winning La Liga. Barca is in chaos. They've changed their coach. A lot of trouble with the board. Real Madrid have a 3-point advantage. They've been getting good results as well, even away and at home. So it might actually happen. It kind of feels like Madrid have already moved on from Cristiano Ronaldo, probably because of Karim Benzema's form. He's really been unreal ever since Ronaldo left the club. On the left side, Eden Hazard, we haven't really seen much from him because of his injuries, but if fit, Hazard would end up starting for Real Madrid in 2020. Vinicius Jr. on that right side, that is where Real Madrid really need to invest and bring in someone else, but Vinicius is a good talent. Toni Kroos, Casemiro and Luka Modric in that midfield. What a midfield that is. Of course, I could have gone for Fede Valverde, who's actually started more than Luka Modric, but I feel like in a big game, you'd want Luka Modric in your team. Ferland Mendy has actually played a lot more games than Marcelo this season, so I've gone for him. He's a quality left back as well. What a signing from Madrid's point of view. Ramos, Varane and Carvajal at the back, with Courtois in goal. The bench is looking quality as well with Luka Jovic, Vasquez, Rodrigo, Fede Valverde. Probably the next big thing to come out of Real Madrid because this guy seems to be unreal. Isco as well, Marcelo and Areola. Sergio Ramos is going to be the captain of the 2020 Real Madrid side. Hazard to take free kicks. Toni Kroos to as well take the long ones. Ramos on penalty taking duties, with of course Ronaldo's departure, Kroos to take the corners. Alright, there you go. Here you have the 2020 Real Madrid side, and here you have the 2010 Real Madrid side. Now it's time to put these two teams in a gameplay match to see which side comes out on top. Should be fun. Let's find out what holds in the 10-year challenge for Real Madrid. So here we are at the Bernabeu for another one of these 10-year challenge videos. We've done one with Barcelona, we've done one with Manchester United, and in both experiments, if I'm not wrong, the 2010 teams have won. So I'm eager to see which team comes out on top in the Real Madrid edition of this video. Let's get right into it. The team wearing the home kit, the white one of course, is going to be the 2010 Real Madrid side. And the team in black is going to be of course the 2020 current Real Madrid side. Off we go in this one. Now my prediction is going to be a win for the current Madrid side. I think they're just more of a complete team with the likes of Hazard, Benzema in form, and a very strong midfield. Let's see what happens though. Ronaldo could be a huge factor in this experiment. Alright, so we're seeing the 2010 team on the attack here. Mesut Ozil being the creative playmaker like he is, finds Higuain. Higuain maybe looking for Ronaldo here. Still Gonzalo Higuain goes for Marcelo out wide. Marcelo whipping in a cross. Sergio Ramos clearing it away for, of course, the current Real Madrid side. So first attack for the 2010 team. Interesting. So far, the team in white, coached by Mourinho, have been relentless in this one as another cross comes in, but Captain Ramos clears it away. Looks like we're seeing the game open up now with Hazard having a chance here. Hazard puts this one in, but it wasn't really the best of crosses. Carvajal now with a chance to maybe shoot. Still Dani Carvajal taking it wide. Inside to Benzema, goes for goal. Iker Casillas had that one covered. A good save from, of course, the Spanish legend. Here we've got Gonzalo Higuain as Di Maria is making a good run. Higuain avoids passing to him. Still Gonzalo Higuain slides this one for Xabi Alonso. Holds up the play, shoots, Courtois saves, but I reckon he was offside. I think he was just about offside. Higuain took way too much time to, release the pass. Finds Carvajal back to Modric, now in behind to Karim Benzema. This could lead to something. Still Benzema puts the cross in. Casillas tips this one over, and that should be Ramos's ball. Eden Hazard looking to create something. Still Hazard. Goes for Ferland Mendy. Ferland Mendy bombing forward now. Back to Eden Hazard. Back to Ferland Mendy. This is beautiful, but Pepe with a big block there. So far it's been a good defensive display from both teams. Here's Ronaldo, could be a chance for the 2010 Real Madrid side as Higuain goes for goal, and that was actually very close to going in. Probably the best chance of the half as Gonzalo Higuain's weak foot shot hits the side netting. Half time and it's 0-0. I've got to say it's been a cagey match. Both teams have been evenly matched out in most positions. As I said at the start of the video, I think both teams on paper are very even, and that is definitely showing. So I'm very eager to see what happens now in the second half. Toni Kroos bringing it inside, and this could be the chance here as Benzema finds Eden Hazard. The current Madrid side's big chance is gone wasted as Khedira puts in a crucial interception. It's a corner, and we know how effective the current Madrid outfit are with set pieces. Ball played in, Casemiro's header. It bounces off Marcelo and it's cleared away. Looks like Mesut Ozil has been brought off for Kaká. This is definitely going to be interesting, seeing the Brazilian in action in a Madrid shirt. Here's Kaká on the ball. A bad first touch, which is unlike him. Still Kaká. Ramos out wide. Now it is, of course, Di Maria. Di Maria crossing this one in for Cristiano Ronaldo. Carvajal clearing it away. The chance might still be on Higuain, but Ramos had that one covered. And now Courtois getting pressured, but he does eventually clear the ball away. This game kind of feels like it's going to go to penalties. To Kaká. Now Higuain. This looks good. Chance for Sami Khedira. Out of all players, it could be Khedira on the score sheet. And the 2010 Real Madrid side have finally taken the lead, as it's Sami Khedira, the defensive midfielder of all players, that finds the breakthrough after some brilliant passing play from Real Madrid. Of course, the 2010 one. And they get the job done. Gonzalo Higuain, I reckon, with the assist there. Sami Khedira beating Courtois. No chance for him. And it's 1-0 for the 2010 outfit. Let's now see if the current Madrid side can respond. There could still be a chance here for Zidane's men, as here's Ferland Mendy whips in a fantastic cross, but Xabi Alonso doing good defensive work, clears it away, although Casemiro recovers it back brilliantly as the pressure is still on from Zidane's men, as here's Kroos on the ball. Inside to Casemiro. This is looking lovely. Back to Casemiro. Hazard now Cruz again. It's good build-up play. Ferland Mendy's just stopped there for a moment. Whips in a cross. But that is just terrible from Mendy. What on earth was he doing there? And that's full time. I've definitely got to say I expected more goals from this, especially considering the players on the pitch. But well, it didn't happen. It was a pretty defensive game. Both teams' defenses were just unreal. But well, the 2010 Real Madrid side somehow managed to score and come out on top. It was a very evenly matched game. It could have gone either way. Well, look at this. Zidane's Real Madrid kept most of the possession, but they couldn't really create chances, and that cost them in this game. And of course, Mourinho's men just took that one chance they had on target and scored and, well, got the job done. So that's that for another FIFA 20 experiment video. It was super fun recording this 10-year challenge with Real Madrid. The 2010 Madrid side have come out on top in this one. If you guys have enjoyed today's FIFA 20 experiment video, a like on this one would be amazing. If you are new around here, do subscribe for more FIFA 20 content, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.